Hello, my name is Paul, and this is my summary and reactions for this week's readings. So the summary for what I got for the readings was blended learning is not the same thing as technology integration, and that there really is a blurry line between the two, and they can be easily confused. However, there has to be a seamless connection between offline and online work. This doesn't mean that teachers should send students to play an educational online game, like how they said in the videos, that they shouldn't send the students to go play what they call Oregon Trail or any other online math or reading games. But rather they should have the students have discussions that are online or online assessments. That's what blended learning means. And there should be an increase in student collaboration, but that the time, place, path, and pace are going to vary. Students could work on an online assignment, and if they don't finish, they could continue it at home. An online classroom presence is also an indicator of blended learning. There has to be a base website where students go on frequently, like Canvas or Google Classroom, where they could work independently or together in the classroom or at school. Blended learning allows for time to be repurposed by reducing the time a teacher is the only one talking and or lecturing, and more time for students to work online. Blended learning allows for the flipped classroom model to prevail. Blended learning, this is a quote I got from one of the videos, and it goes, "Blended learning is not about the technology, but about the instructional design." There has to be there are different levels and different websites teacher could use for the appropriate grade levels. And schools and colleges, universities, and worldwide industries have begun to use blended learning. And blended learning, it has a mixture of online learning and face-to-face components. And my reaction from the readings and videos is that blended learning is a good way for students to work more interactively with each other in groups. There was, in one of the videos, I saw that the different groups were looking up definitions of words that the teacher had, like in groups of 2 or 3. They look up different vocabulary words, like each group had a different a list of vocabulary words. And then when they were all done, the teacher had them assign them to the discussion post, and then from the discussion post, the students would comment on other students' vocabulary words, and they would like come up with an example or like a sentence of using that word. And I found that a good way to integrate appropriately the technology while still keeping that blended learning. And honestly, I agree with the concept that blended learning is not the same thing as technology integration, because teachers could just have students use laptops for whatever they want, thinking that the students are going to be working on whatever they're assigned, but they could just be messing around or not even doing the assignment. And for a real life example, I work at Chipotle, and whenever we get a new hire, we have them look at videos while they're training, and we always refer back to those videos. And like every other day they work, they look at videos of how we do things, and then at the end of their training, when they're done looking at videos and working firsthand with what we do, we have them do an assessment to verify and acknowledge that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And that's a real life example that I've seen in my life with blended learning. Thank you.